We've got the fascias coming up. This is what's known as a pre-vented soffit. So it's a soffit board that has a vent all the way, continuous vent all the way along. That's going to sit up there, and it will basically allow air to go up and in and across the whole of that roof, because it's known as a vented roof or a cold roof system. So the cold air travels above the insulation, so you have airflow travelling along, then insulation, the lighting, and then the plasterboard and the plaster. But all the way along here we're going to nail that pre-vented soffit the whole way along there, and that airflow will travel up and over and all the way down the other side of the roof. So we're going to have to take about 10 mil off the whole way along. That distance is from there to there. So we've got to take 10 mil off, otherwise it's going to be sticking out.
Awesome.
So that one has a connector on it that we glue in place, yeah? Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Nice.
These corners then get covered with well, little caps. So Chris has got the cap there. Literally cut it to size, stick it in place, and then we use a mitre glue with an accelerator to set it off. Those gaps get covered by one of these. So literally that slots in the gap up in there, and then glue in the mitre bond, set off, and press and hold. Yeah, I mean, look at that, it makes such a big difference. The fascia, soffit, Ashley's been going around doing the noggins. Stronger, more rigid, looks great. So one of the few times you don't want to be level is when you're doing guttering. So it needs to touch that bubble there. So we'll check that. Perfect.
Lower, higher.
Bang on. That's bang on.
Waiting at a red light or charging on the side of the street.
Happy days.
Perfect. So the connector acts like a bracket.
Yeah.
Ideal.
Alright. It's a little bit in angle always.
Yep. Up so to stop the water.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, looks good, mate. And then we have the overlap. Brilliant.
150 mils.
Great. And then what goes up here?
We have to get, probably have to cut some strip
The strip, yeah.
on the top to cover that.
Yeah.
But that's only 150 mils. Yeah. Got like a literally 50 mil gap.
So we're going to fill this little strip now. That little gap we're going to fill. The reason being this stuff only comes in 150 mil or 200 mil. So it's either going to be way too big or way too small. And there'd be too much waste. But we've got enough left over that we can cut the strip and fill it. You may remember from a previous video that the fascia along there had rotted and needed to be capped or replaced. I've got to measure them, cut them to length and stick them in place, and then that's one less job to do. So I have put it all in place. Relatively happy with it. I had limited options on what I was able to do at the base here in terms of connecting up, because you obviously want that lip to come round and that won't connect any other way. So once I've taken all this plastic off here, once I've pulled all that off, I'll fill all the gaps with sealant. That won't be a problem, then you won't really even see it from the road. That's all fine, but that's all on there nice and secure now, which is good. So I'm pleased with that.